boyfriend is cheating on me with my mom. I know how insane that sounds. If I saw someone else post that, I'd think they were exaggerating or making it up for attention. But I wish I was. I've been dating my boyfriend Alex for almost 3 years, and up until recently, things were great. He's the kind of person who can charm anyone. Polite, funny, the type that helps old ladies load groceries and remembers everyone's birthdays. My mom especially adores him. From the very first time they met, she's been his biggest fan. I used to think it was cute, the way she'd laugh a little too hard at his jokes, or how she'd text him recipes for meals she thought he'd like. I thought it was sweet that they got along so well, but lately that sweetness feels off. It started small, the way these things usually do. A few months ago, I noticed Alex was a little more guarded with his phone. We've never been the type of couple to snoop through each other's stuff. We trust each other. But when I happened to glance over one night while we were watching a movie, I saw his screen light up with a text from Mom. I froze for a second. He's never saved my mom's number like that before. I remember distinctly showing him her contact when we first started dating. It said her name, not Mom. When I asked about it, he gave me a half laugh and said, "Oh, it must have synced weird when I backed up my contacts." Then he changed the subject. It wasn't a big deal, so I let it go. But something about the way he avoided eye contact stayed with me. After that, I started noticing little things. My mom started acting different too. Distant, distracted, almost guilty. She'd be on her phone when I stopped by, smiling down at her screen, and she'd quickly flip it over when she saw me. Once, I even saw Alex's name pop up on a notification before she locked it. When I asked her if everything was okay, she said, "Oh, honey, just work stuff," and brushed it off. My mom's a florist. The most dramatic work stuff she deals with is whether someone wants roses or tulips. Then one night, Alex told me he had to help a friend move. It was a Thursday. I remember because I'd been hoping we'd have dinner together. A few hours later, my mom texted me saying she had errands to run and would be home late. I didn't think much of it until I drove past the strip mall near her shop and saw Alex's car parked behind it. He told me he was across town. I even circled the block just to make sure it was his. Same make, same dent on the back bumper from when we hit a pole last winter. I sat there in my car for a solid 5 minutes just staring at it, trying to tell myself it was all a coincidence. But the coincidences kept adding up. They text constantly now. When I walk into the room, Alex lowers his phone or flips it face down. When I joke with my mom about having a secret boyfriend, she blushes and changes the subject. And 2 nights ago, I woke up around midnight and heard Alex talking quietly in the hallway. His voice was low but serious. I only caught a few words. No, she doesn't know. I'll tell her soon, I promise. My heart dropped. When I asked who he was talking to, he looked startled, like a kid caught doing something wrong, and said it was his boss. But his boss is a woman named Sarah, and they don't talk like that at midnight. Now I can't sleep. I've replayed every strange moment in my head, every glance, every half smile between them. It is driving me crazy because I can tell if I'm overreacting or if my instincts are screaming the truth. How do you even begin to process something like this? The idea of the two people I love most in the world hiding something from me, maybe even together, makes me feel physically sick. I haven't told anyone because honestly, who would believe me? My boyfriend might be cheating on me with my mom. Even typing that feels humiliating. But something isn't right, and I'm done pretending it's all in my head. I need to know the truth. After that night, I couldn't stop thinking about what I heard. Every time Alex's phone buzzed, my stomach twisted. Every time my mom mentioned him, even casually, my chest got tight. I kept telling myself I was being paranoid, but the more I tried to ignore it, the worse it got. At first, I told myself I'd just pay closer attention, not snooping, just observing. But that quickly turned into checking his phone when he showered, glancing through message previews when he wasn't looking. I didn't find anything obvious. No flirty texts, no "I miss you" or anything like that. But that almost made it worse. It felt too clean, like someone had scrubbed it. Then I noticed something strange. His call history. He'd started calling my mom at weird times, like 10:30 at night, sometimes even during his lunch breaks. And not quick calls either. 15, 20 minutes at a time.
Full video below or on my channel.